Hey guys, CHEFNICKPETERSBOND here, and this is Commanding Your Kitchen. On today's episode, clearly we are not in the kitchen right now, but we will be eventually going there, I hope. I'm going to be going to Tjmaxx and Home Goods into their food section, and I'm gonna see if I can find stuff to make a meal with. It's a little different than my usual format of this channel, and I know they have a decent food section sometimes, and by decent food section I mean not really at all. I don't know why I said that, but I'm gonna give myself some freebies here. So things that I can use at home, I'm gonna use oil or some kind of fat, some kind of seasoning, probably hopefully just salt and pepper, but we'll see what they have, and water. Those are things that I think everyone has at their house. So if you were to recreate this dish, then you could if you wanted to. And the goal is to make a dish out of those things. Could be a huge fail. Could be awesome, could be a really cool idea. I want to continue doing stuff like this, so if you like stuff like this, please leave a comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. What we're going to do is we're going to get in the car, go to Home Goods and Tjmaxx, and see what they have at their food section. Then I'll come home, I'll show you everything I bought, and then you can see me mentally try to piece together a dish with what I find. So without further ado, let's hit the road, we'll go, and we'll see what we come up with. Alright, so we are off. We are going to... I'm going to try Home Goods first. I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at my backup camera. So I'm not going to be looking at the camera for the drive because that's irresponsible. However, I am excited because, well, A, I get to leave the house. And B, oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Oh, I'm already a hot mess. I need to turn around. Basically, what I want to do in this video is go to Home Goods, do a little haul, but not in your sense like, I'm going to go try on some clothes and I'm going to buy some beauty products and whatever. No, we're going to see what the tea is with their food section, because I've been obviously to Home Goods more than I care to admit. Tjmaxx and Marshalls is what I have around me. I don't know if you guys have HomeSense. I know that that's like a new thing that's popping up around New England, I think. But I think it's, you know, the main company is TJX, I believe. Anyways. Sanitizer, I got my mask ready to go in public. I'm trying to think of what I'm already like getting anxious thinking about what I'm gonna make, because if I can find some sort of pasta, starch, something, then I think it's definitely possible that we can make something really good from things I find there. But we'll see. So we'll regroup. I'm gonna hop on the highway, go to Tjmaxx or Home Goods. I think we'll go to Home Goods first, and I might have to just go to Home Goods and that's it, which I would totally be okay with. One-stop shop, you know? All right, wish me luck. See you in a couple. We're home, people. We're home. This is what it's all about. I'm just parked outside of Home Goods right now. It was decent, you guys. It really wasn't that bad. Show you when we get back to my house. I'm very optimistic. I think maybe like this could be a really fun series where I spiraled. And am I the only person that every time I go anywhere with these paper bags, I was like, oh, just put it all in there because I'm just going down the street. I live so close to here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. Anyways, let's see what kind of goodies we got. Okay. So a lot of this has to do with the dish we're making today, but I also was like, I lost control, got a couple extra stuff. I'll just show you everything I got, and yeah, okay. So the first thing I saw was lots of rices, mixes, like risotto mix and stuff like that. They had lots of like fresh dried pasta. A lot of it was like imported and stuff like that, which I thought was pretty cool. So I got this basil tagliatelle, which we're gonna incorporate into tonight's dish. She wrapped some of the stuff, which is nice. Let me see. Some balsamic vinegar, some aged balsamic. We love that. Oh yeah. I got a cute new utensil holder because I'm over the one I have. AKA I just saw it and thought it was cute, so I bought it. I got some, I guess they're imported. This is made in Italy, but they're cherry peppers. I got some roasted red peppers, lots of canned jarred vegetable items there, which was great because sometimes it's all people have available, so we're gonna make it work. also got cute little containers that we're gonna cook the dessert in for tonight. Yes, that's right, I lost control. We're doing dessert and an entree from Tjmaxx, period, done, love it. Okay, and I got some scone mix. This claims you can just add water and have it come out great. I'm gonna jazz this up a little bit. I got some strawberry champagne jam and some lemon curd, and I think I can really jazz this up a little bit. And then, oh, I got this cute apron. Like $10. I mean, do you think this is cute? I'm obviously gonna take my sweatshirt off for this video, but I think this is cute. It's kind of like a, I don't know what material to call it, like a distressed denim, but like cloth. I don't know if you know what this is, comment down below, because I'm not good with that kind of stuff, but I thought it was cute. I also got some cute little utensils. This cute little set was like $6, and this, I need like a small pair of tongs, $3. I mean, the prices there are so good for all of this stuff. Was pretty inexpensive. Granted, I spent over $100, but you know, okay. And I was shook that they had different types of imported salamis. These are obviously, once you open them, you have to refrigerate them, so they have a refrigerated section there, but I was looking for anything that could resemble a protein or meat or something like that. Some sunflower seeds that are salted, and then we'll go over like my thought process through all this food. This is all gonna go into one dish. How is this? Lemon curd was bomb. The strawberry champagne preserves. And then this was a rocket pesto sauce. Rocket's like an arugula, and I read the ingredients and it's not a ton, and I'm excited to use this. And the sauce for our pasta. And then I got some ginger candy, which is gonna go in the dessert. Some marinated artichoke hearts, which is good because we're left with just salt for seasoning, so the fact that these are already marinated and seasoned is great to me. And the jar is really cute. A little wooden top, or faux wooden top, I think it's cute. And then the last thing for food is just a garlic infused olive oil, so that's like double duty. You have your oil and it's also infused, so that's great. And then we'll regroup and we'll talk about what we're gonna make. All right, so we have our little goodies here from Home Goods. Sounds very funny saying that, but it's okay. We're gonna make this work, and I think it's gonna be really yummy. So my idea is to make an antipasto pasta dish. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna saute some of this salami that I got. Dice it up. Let's try it first to see if it's any good at all. I'm kind of spooked, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me peel off the outside. It smells really good. I mean, it was vacuum sealed, and this is like the step above. You know when you get like a gift basket? This was like back in the day, and it had like a summer sausage, it was called, in it. I can't with those. This is definitely the next step up from that. So I'm just gonna cut down some slices, and then we're going to dice this up. It's a fairly small dice because you don't want to have like giant chunks of like salami in your pasta, unless you do, in which case pop off, like you do you, boo. I'm gonna cut it a little smaller. So I'm gonna get this diced up, and then move on to the other ingredients for the pasta. Use half of this piece of salami and save the other half later. I'm so excited to eat that, LOL. Okay, so I'm gonna get a pan heating up, and I have my water slowly coming to a boil. So my thought process was, for the sauce, I wanna do the rocket pesto, a little bit of the roasted red peppers, and then some of the sunflower seeds to kind of make like a sunflower seed roasted red pepper pesto. So that I'm excited about. And then we're gonna add in some of these sliced cherry peppers and some artichoke hearts. So let's continue with our mise en place. I'll come back once I have everything kind of chopped up. So while the pan is heating up, I have my cherry peppers, my marinated artichoke hearts, and then the salami all chopped up how I want them. I'm gonna work on the sauce, and just took a quart container. You can use whatever container you have. I'm gonna take this this pesto. Why can't I speak ever? I'm gonna take this rocket pesto, which was like an arugula pesto. It smells really good. I'm gonna pour the whole jar into my quart container. A few of these roasted red peppers up and add them to the sauce. They had other like pre-made sauces and stuff like that that you could definitely just buy and use. I mean, if you wanted to go to the store and make pasta and sauce, you could really go to any store that sells food, and they probably have some sort of variation on that. But I want to kind of, you know, make it a little bit challenging for myself. These look great. These are roasted red peppers. I'm just gonna small dice, and this is like, I'm probably gonna use one of these large peppers and add it into the sauce. So we'll dice that up. And this is like just like an antipasto platter, really, when you think about it. All these kinds of ingredients go on that, and those are all things that I love. So feel free to go to the regular grocery store, not just Whole Foods, and you can make this for sure with just ingredients that you find down like where they have all the antipasto stuff and all the Italian specialty stuff. All right, so the pesto and the roasted red pepper is in there. I'm also going to add a little bit of salted roasted sunflower seeds. I think that these will add a nice nutty texture and element that's just a little bit different. So I'm gonna use my immersion blender for this. So I'm gonna move you in closer to the stovetop area. We're gonna get to working on our pasta. Okay, so I have the sunflower seed, the roasted red peppers, and the pesto in a quart container. And I'm just gonna take my immersion blender and just kind of work it down a little bit. It kind of looks like a romesco sauce. I don't know, it's definitely giving me those types of vibes. So I'm gonna take some garlic infused olive oil, maybe like 2 tablespoons, aka like a half a cup. Like that's probably too much, but YOLO. And then I'm gonna add in my salami and get that sauteing. I soon realized that the salami definitely gave off a lot of extra fat, which ended up being really delicious in the dish. So as you can see, that the little salami bits are kind of rendered down. Then I'm going to add in the cooked tagliatelle, and that was like the basil infused one. It ended up being really nice. I was pleasantly surprised with my finds at Home Goods, albeit it wasn't the most vast selection. I'm now going to add a little bit of pasta water because I noticed that that pesto that I made was like thick, like she was thick. So I wanted to make sure I had a little bit to thin it out. I mean, is the color the most pleasant thing I've ever seen? No, but this is really tasty. And then I just finished with a little bit of balsamic. You could do balsamic reduction, which is a little bit sweeter and thicker, but this is what they had. Voila. This was so good, you guys. I'm talking over myself talking. Let's not even get into that, but how many times am I going to twirl that fork? I was really feeling it. Time for the bite. I'm scared. Am I going to like it? Obvi. Okay, now we're going to move on to the dessert. So the dessert is pretty simple. I mean, it's literally just a scone cake mix, or excuse me, a sconed mix, lemon poppy seed, which I love a good lemon moment, especially since it's spring. And I was like, you know what? This could be fun to kind of like spruce this up a little bit. I love ginger, and I wanted to add these in. I thought these were going to be a super like candy ginger kind of, which would be a great substitute, but they were not. It was hard as a rock, but it ended up melting the cake perfectly, so I was pleasantly surprised. I added in about a 1/4 cup of the strawberry jam, just kind of swirled it in the batter so it wasn't completely mixed in. And then, as always, just like my cupcake video, use an ice cream scoop just to, when you're portioning out baked goods, it's just so much easier and makes it more consistent. As you can see, the kind of ribbon throughout of the strawberries, and it even was really bubbling on the top. It was really good. I mean, Mrs. Bridges coming through with the lemon curd, and you know my little drop and drag I always do, a little shoo. Nope, that doesn't look great, Nick. That's okay. You got this. Better. Oh no, doesn't look good, but you know what? It sure as hell tasted good. And I'm just gonna top it with some more strawberry jam because YOLO. Someone's got a sweet tooth. Someone's got a sweet tooth. Okay, so I'm eating this one as well. I was really feeling this. You know what it was? It was a refreshed sense of excitement when it comes to cooking. I love a good challenge, hence being on Hell's Kitchen. I do love to compete and be in a challenge, so I like being challenged in my cooking capabilities, and especially when it comes to creativity. Oh, I was shook. I honestly was shook. It was almost like a lemon poppy seed cake. It was still warm. It was really good, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So simple. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got this. Ooh, that looks bomb. And a little sunflower seeds on top for some crunch. Oh, hey, that looks good too. And the bowls and plates were all done by Home Goods. See you next time. Lilas.